Okay, so this is how you connect to Airtable from N8N. So I have a node over here, which is a manual node, and I want to basically get a record from my Airtable. So this is the Airtable that I have. This is a base email list. I've got 3 columns: name, email address, and status. So what I need to do is basically get a specific record. Maybe James is what I want to get, okay, into the N8N. So I'll just click on this plus icon. I'll search for Airtable. Airtable. And then once I get to Airtable, I can do multiple operations like creating, delete, search, and all of that. But I need to get a specific record. So I select the get. Now, whenever you just open the node, you basically need a credential to work with, right? So to get the credential, you basically need to create a new credential. Okay, click on create new credential, and you can connect using the access token, or you can do OAuth as well. So what you need to do is basically go through access token, but that is a bit simplified. So click on open docs, and then somewhere when you scroll, you obviously need to have an Airtable account, and you will need to generate a personal access token. So I'll paste this link in the description. So you go to this link, and then I already have like few access tokens generated. I'll just create a new token. Go to create new token, and then I'll just add N8N testing one. Okay, and then what you need to do is add the specific scope that N8N has asked you. So N8N has asked you to add read, write, and this schema basis.read. So all these scopes are required to pull the data. So I'll just add it one by one. This is read, this is write, okay, and this is schema read. Okay, so with these 3 permissions or the access scopes, you basically will be able to connect. And then there's one more thing to it, which is we also need to make sure which base that you have added this access token for. So let's say I'm also providing the base over here. So you can also add, some sort of group or community. Let's say there are a few email addresses that can only access this a specific token. So you can do that, or else you can just provide the access by base as well. So I'll select the email list base and then create access token. So once this is created, make sure you don't share this with anyone, because this is quite sensitive information, because anybody will be able to access your base if you share this up. So copy this, okay, and then you just paste the access token over here, okay, and then just click on save. Once this is saved, you basically get a message over here which says connection tested successfully. That means you are now able to retrieve all the records from your table. And then what you need to do is select whatever base that you want to query from, whichever table that you want to query from, and the record in this case. So just select the base. So this time it's email list, and it would get only popped up when the collection is successful. Okay, table is going to be the email list, and the record that I'm trying to pull is, let's say I'm trying to pull this record, James, right? So I'll just expand on this, and in the URL you'll basically see a record ID. This is the record ID. So I'll copy this record ID, just paste it over here. This is the record that I'm trying to get. And this is done. Once you save and just execute this workflow, you basically will get the record being pulled from the Airtable. So this is the record that we have pulled, James Wilson. See, this is the James Wilson, and this is the ID. So hope everything was clear from the video. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel as well. I post more content around this on AI automation, and then you can also join the community that we have, which is gowithai.com, to explore more on N8N and how we can build agents through it. That's it. Thank you.